Hi there, I'm Evan and I'm 13 years old, and I want to change young lives through survival and wilderness expeditions. In this series you'll be following me as I learn all the skills I need to fulfil my dream. What's up guys, this is Evan from Junior Survivor, and today I'm bringing you another video on confidence. Today guys, we're going to be learning one of the most important practical survival skills, and that is how to light a fire. Confidence has to be built. You can't just get it from being like everyone else, listening to the same music as everyone else, or buy it from the shops. It's like attitude. If you want it, you've got to put the effort in. A great way to build your confidence is through learning and mastering new skills. So without further ado, let's jump into it and learn how to build a fire. So the first stage in lighting a fire is learning the method behind it. So you might have heard of the fire triangle, and that's the 3 key points needed to light a fire. So let's pop them up on the screen. So the first is heat. That could be matches, a bow drill, or a steel and striker. The second is fuel. That could be wood, dry dung, coconut husk, etc. And the third is oxygen. This is one of the key ones. When you're lighting a fire, you should never smother it, otherwise you're going to put it out. So now I've found a location to light my fire. Get some leaves, it's windy today. Wind's blowing that way, so I'm lighting my fire down here. I've got a barrier with the logs. And so step 2 is to go and collect some wood. If you're finding that the wood you're collecting off the floor is damp and wet, then look in the trees and you'll find bits of dead wood hanging there. If it has got wet, then the water would have drained off and the wind has blown it. So collect these and they'll be sure to be dry. Oh, that's a pain, that one. In the survival situation, you've got to be ingenious and inventive. So you want to start off with collecting thin twigs, and you want to work your way up to wrist or more thickness. You might be eager to just get going and light this fire, but you need to be prepared. So as you can see, all the wood's in a mess at the moment and all the different thicknesses are muddled up. So we need to sort them into different piles and put them within arm's reach of the fire so we can grab them when we need them. And this is our tinder, and we need to keep it dry. So I'm just going to put it on dry leaves here for now and sort out this wood. A key thing is to get lots and lots of wood so you don't run out just as you've just got your fire started. So now I've got to build the fire. Take your 2 biggest logs and lay them parallel. Now if your ground's wet, like my wet, you can build a raft. So you can either use bark or something, and this just stop the tinder getting wet and the ground sucking heat out of the fire. So just take some sticks and lay them down in the middle. So you now want to take a few sheets of newspaper, scrunch them up, and place them in the middle, and do the same with a few more. And this is what's going to catch fire, but it's really key to leave some corners that you can get to when you light it. So there's tons of ways to build a fire, but my favourite and the most reliable, I think, is the Jenga fire. And so basically, you put your 2 logs, and then with your smaller sticks, you start putting them across to create the Jenga effect. So put your smaller ones across, and then you can start putting your bigger ones across. But you don't want to smother and put too much wood. See, there's lots of gaps where the air can get in on this fire. So let's just do this. And the taller it gets, it's like a chimney, and it'll suck the air in from underneath and out through the top and create a really great fire. Okay, so now the fire's ready to light. So I always keep matches with me, but keep them in a box so they don't get too wet. A bit of tinder. Okay, take a match out. So when I put my newspaper in, I left some corners to light. And let's see how this goes. Wind's blowing the matches out. Just take another match so I can light it right away. Match is getting blown out. Shame about pain of wind, isn't it? The wind's just blowing the matches out. Try and show it from the wind. And you don't want to blow on it now because the wind's blowing it and it can easily get put out. So just try and show it on the wind a little bit. Yep, so just trying to catch it. The twigs look like they're catching. Just put a few more on. You don't want to now go, oh, I've got fire, and just chuck a load of wood on. Because you put it out and then especially if you have limited matches at the time, you're wasting your matches, and yeah, could be a disaster, especially in a survival situation. So yeah, this is caught. So I just gradually put some more twigs on. You don't want to just feed it with tons of little twigs because there's no substance and structure to the fire, and it will just start crumpling in. So that's why I put some bigger sticks across. So yeah, just so now, as you can see now, the fire is burning its fuel really quickly. So you don't want to smother it and put it out, but you want to try and get some big bits on, so then we can pop a kettle on it and make a cuppa. Here's a little survival tip. Just found some pine needles and made some pine needle tea. Apparently it's meant to be really nice. Another thing is when you light a fire, never ever ever leave it going when you go. It's so important that you put it out properly. So today we've learned how to light a fire, but also along the way we've been building our confidence. And so practice lighting a fire, and if you want to take it to the next level, try lighting it with one of these, a steel and striker.
But for now, remember, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.